9 seed, Pussycat.
Twice a Robot Wars grand finalist. Could this be their year?
Now, I am with the Pussycat team. This is a family team, I believe.
Correct.
So who's the ideas man?
I'm the ideas man, and he's the one that had his own ideas.
Stuart.
Yeah.
And I believe, Amanda, you're the weapons lady.
Yeah, I press the button for the blades, yeah.
So it's a real family effort, this one.
Definitely.
What have you done this year that's different?
We took the 4mm poly off because it's too weak. Put stainless steel on it now because it's a lot stronger. And we now have 2 discs instead of 1, 2 blades.
Look at this blade, everybody. I'm not going to touch it, it's a bit hard. Stuart, that is a very dangerous blade out the front.
Double the power from last time.
Oh yeah, the 3,500 RPM blades are formidable. A unique body shape, invertible, 24-volt driven, fast and nippy. But the wheels are exposed and the ground clearance too high.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the teams then, Josh Pinto and Lee Simpson and Roobarb on the left, and the Barnwell family with Pussycat on the right. Brutus Maximus here on the left-hand side, Joe and Jimmy Justina, and Twister from Holland on the right, captained by Shaq Cunning. In the arena for the house robot, Shunt. And once again, the flame of Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Pussycat has been with Robot Wars since the very first day. Must be my favourite here on the right. Taking on Brutus Maximus, we're seeing Twister in action with that triangular spinning blade. Brutus Maximus in the middle looks ponderous. Pussycat, quick, nippy, 14-mile-an-hour top speeds. Haven't seen a lot of Roobarb until now. And it's in trouble from Brutus Maximus. Twister gets a slam from Pussycat. Pussycat there, as we see Roobarb in a little bit of trouble, but Pussycat has all the weight and weaponry for me, and something flew off there. Now, where did that come from? Brutus Maximus, I think. Twister again gets a slam. Don't like the weak armament on Twister. Brutus Maximus looks heavy out there at 99 kilos. It's not actually, it's the joint lightest in this heat. Something's come off again. Now, where's that come from? I think Brutus Maximus here is losing pieces, as we were told it might, as the battle is waged. It is littering the war zone arena. The house robots will not like that. They do not like cleaning up after them. Thank you very much. Pussycat in there in the middle with Twister. And Roobarb gets that effective flipping to work. There's nuts and bolts and chains and goodness knows what out there at the moment. Look at it. Another piece comes off. Flapping away there. There's the pit release button. Depressed, smashed up. Well, it's that sort of a battle, isn't it? Down goes the pit. Roobarb tries a little flick of Brutus Maximus. The Brute tamed, and I think will be one of the 2 to fall from this battle. 2 survive, of course. There goes Brutus once again. I think Roobarb has looked fairly impressive, don't you? It has been at the thick of the action all the while. So too is Pussycat, just taking on Twister, you'll see. A late flurry from Brutus Maximus, overturned once again. It is invertible, will run upside down, in other words. There has got itself into a little bit of a pickle. The corner patrol zone can be attacked in there from a house robot. The ref bot is out in the middle of the arena to make sure no machine is running amok. We're seeing there the young face of the Pussycat driver, 16-year-old Stuart Barnwell. 3 wheels on their wagon and they ain't rolling along, let's be honest. They need the cavalry. Burn that bot is the cry from the crowd. Poor old Brutus Maximus. There's the axe blade of Shunt. Be interesting to see who survives from the remaining 3, though. Twister needs to do a lot here in the closing stages. The end is nigh for Brutus Maximus. Meanwhile, the ref bot begins its count of doom. It will go any second now. Pussycat has a grip on Twister. And we're into the final few seconds of this bout.
Cease.
It'll go to the judges to decide who goes through. We know, of course, Brutus has gone.
The judges have finally made up their minds, and Pussycat and Roobarb, they go through!
Fighting talk from M2. They're going to take that seed and flip it out.
I can try.
Yeah? What are you going to do to them?
Try and eat them all over. Stay away from the arena wall because I have a very good flipper. Very, very good flipper.
Okay, well, good luck in there. And any words you'd like to say to them?
Have a good fight.
And you.
Any words you'd like to say to them?
Yeah, I hope it should be a good fight. It should be good fun. Both good robots. Yeah.
Good fun. Can't you say, I hate you and I'm going to kill you?
Just beat them up nicely.
Pussycats.
Into the ring comes the very experienced machine. Stuart Barman on the left, Amanda and Roger, his parents with him.
M2.
Jackie and Paul Cooper up there in the control pod.
Volunteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots. The first time we've seen in this series Dead Metal and Sergeant Bash too.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Flipper against spinning blades. Double blades in this series, as we've heard. We're getting a right flipping early on from M2, twisting and turning. The Pussycat always lands on her feet, and the Pussycat has 9 lives. Well, maybe 8 now. M2 steering away to try and get that frontal assault, which is, of course, imperative for a flipping machine. Trying to get underneath Pussycat, which has a 10-centimetre ground clearance. That is high in Robot Wars. M2, very good experience being gained here, and a good show by the newcomers. There's Stuart Barnwell at the controls of Pussycat. M2 being well driven by Paul Cooper. Jackie in there, of course, with him. Pussycat is causing very little damage with the blades, and all the work here is being done by M2. And Stuart had his work cut out with Pussycat. They're grazing and scratching, but not really getting to grips with M2. Oh, talons and claws of the Pussycat, maybe causing some superficial scratches, but can you see anything else? I can't. M2 looks sturdy. Pussycat tossed once again. May well become a war of attrition, and when that happens in Robot Wars, sometimes you look to the durability of engines, and Pussycat really in trouble here, the number 9 seeds. They need to get away from the arena sidewalls. They have done. M2 on the surge. Redbot, get out of there. M2 dodging. As Pussycat come back strongly, M2 on the drive. Oh, Redbot. Again caught between a rock and a hard place. Pussycat trying to get in behind M2 as it sensed a vulnerable little patch there in the M2 armament. Side by side, again, Stuart turning Pussycat away. M2 with a slam, trying to get the pit release button activated. Pussycat on its side. Pussycat in danger. I don't think they can self right from there. They'll try and claw their way out of it, but I think Pussycat are finished here. Look at that. Looks like some sort of bizarre crab, and they have self-righted. Time call. Judges decide. Nervy time.
What a fantastic battle. Far too close to call. We're going to have to go to the judges. You know the criteria: style, control, damage and aggression. Well, the judges, they've made the decision based on style, control, damage and aggression. And the 9 seeds have gone out. The winners are M2. Guys, it was very close. I think the judges went on aggression. It took them so long to decide. But you'd done a bit of damage with that mighty saw of yours, but it didn't really affect anything major. And they thought that M2 was slightly more aggressive. How'd you feel?
It was a good fight. It was very, very close. And we did a bit of damage. We nearly went out the arena once. Refbot saved us.
Yeah, Refbot saved you once. They powerful flipper.
Oh, yeah. It's Very, very good flipper. We knew when M2, a new robot into robot was, we knew we've got a nasty flipper to fight with.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, raise the roof for Pussycat!
Stuart, hard lines, it wasn't you that went through in the end.
No, it was very close. Very, very close.
What went wrong? Why didn't you win?
Didn't get any lucky hits in. It's very close. That's M2's link. Every robot needs a power link, and we've cut through the casing and the wire. One more hit and we could have got them. But...
How are you feeling?
It was a really good battle. They're a new robot, and we reckon they can go all the way. They're a good robot.